Slowly Swami opened his eyes and looking towards all of us, he asked, what date is today? And I gave the reply, Swami, it is the 6th of August. And then Swami slowly asked the next question, what happened on this day? We were finishing our research that particular year, and suddenly Swami came very early in the morning one day, maybe around 6:30 in the morning. Normal darshans will be only after 8 a.m. in the morning, and Swami came around 6:30. It was still twilight time, and in fact only Sevadals were standing outside, and they were even surprised to see Swami coming out at 6:30 in the morning. And Swami came to the Kulwant hall. Gates were opened for him. Kulwant hall lights had not been put on. Swami just walked down and came to the interview room and came and sat on his chair. And then when the portico in charge, the other people who take care in that area around Bhagwan, they came running, and Swami said, call the research scholars. So the message was sent to us, to the warden. We all just wore our whites and ran to the mandir. And when we entered inside, we saw that Bhagwan was absolutely silent. In fact, he had his eyes closed and he was leaning on one side and just totally lost somewhere. And none of us dared to open our mouth or go close to him in that situation. Nearly half an hour passed and nothing happened. After half an hour, he just opened his eyes for a while, looked at all of us and again closed his eyes. We are wondering why were we called to do morning meditation with God? We had no idea. Anyway, we were biding our time in patience, looking at each other as to what's happening, what's happening here, why are we all here? Slowly Swami opened his eyes and looking towards all of us, he asked, what date is today? And I gave the reply, Swami, it is the 6th of August. And then Swami slowly asked the next question, what happened on this day? And we had no idea. So we all just kept silent. And then Swami himself gave the reply and he said, this was the day when the atom bomb was dropped at Hiroshima. And he said, right now in Osaka, my children are praying to me that such a catastrophe should never befall humanity again. And we all folded our hands. And Bhagwan said, I listened to their prayers and came. I was contemplating these people in Japan, whom were they praying to? Are there only devotees of Bhagwan in Osaka who had gathered together? No, there were lakhs of people who gathered there probably that day. And not many would have been devotees of the Lord. And how many would have really known Bhagwan? But because it was a sincere prayer coming from the hearts of people for the welfare of humanity, it was Bhagwan who immediately responded by being with them in those moments of their sincere prayers for the welfare of humanity.